by Farrington Smith. 17 runners, 2 have gone down early, got some of that under Gerald Crank, and number 3, Any Chance, ridden by Chris Stockton. Next out, in the striped colours, is number 12, Doris Blake, this one ridden by Sarah Swindells. Followed to post, in the pink colours, blue sleeves, Christian and B.B. Tompkinson, number 7. Behind this, 27 is Pennant Cottage in the red colours under Julian Pritchard, followed by Tullis Matson on number 14, Glittering Hope in the yellow colours with the blue sleeves. Behind this, Bay Owl, Michael Worthington, number 6, followed by Anthony Griffith on Miss Shaw, 21, and then number 5, Ballyday Snow and Simon Hope. Ultrason and Willie Bryan, white with the green diamond. And behind this one, 34 is Travail Temporaire in the blue colours with the green chevrons, this the mount of Richard Bevis. Ledwich Gate in the red colours with the black cap, followed to post by Roll Birchlin and David Barlow in the purple colours with the pink seams. Behind them, 37, What Pet and Carrie Burgess in the green colours with the white diamond. And the last to post is Wurliston Farrier under Gary Hanmer, number 36. In fact, one more, that's Grey Gordon the Grey under Alistair Crowe, this number 16. These then the 17 runners making their way to post for the Division 2 of the Restricted, kindly sponsored by Farrington Smith. The 18 runners coming into line. Starter Mantis Rostrum. Ledwich Gate and Bay Owl lining up on the outside. Pennant Cottage on the inside, and they're off. So they make their way towards the first of these 16 fences in the second division of the Restricted. First to rise is Wurliston Farrier and Ultrason on the inside. Glittering Hope also going well, Travail Temporaire. Towards the rear, Pennant Cottage and Yankee Rhythm got some of that. Leaders make their way towards the second. Wurliston Farrier, Miss Shaw, Ultrason, and What Pet. The first 4 in mid-division, Glittering Hope and Ledwich Gate. Bay Owl runs the rail, Yankee Rhythm in mid-division, racing with Moyer's Tip Top. And then Any Chance got some of that, and finally Pennant Cottage. They reach the ditch, all safely over the ditch. Pennant Cottage well in the rear at this stage as they begin to swing right-handed and head out into the country for the first time. Making their way towards the 4 fences on the far side of the course. Wurliston Farrier, Doris Blake now a couple of lengths clear of What Pet from the giant Glittering Hope in 4th, then Ultrason. Just behind Ultrason is Miss Shaw racing with Travail Temporaire, then Ballyday Snow as they make their way towards the 4th. This is the first of the fences on the far side of the course, and Wurliston Farrier and Gary Hanmer with Doris Blake together over that. Ledwich Gate in 3rd, still at the rear, Pennant Cottage got some of that, Bay Owl and Christian. Making their way towards the 5th, the field beginning to get strung out. Wurliston Farrier and Doris Blake take the lead from Ledwich Gate in 3rd. Bit of a mistake by Moyers, tipped up but gets away with it. And still at the rear, got some of that, and Pennant Cottage. Towards the 3rd of these 4 fences on the far side, Ledwich Gate now goes to the front from Wurliston Farrier and Doris Blake. Cleared of Miss Shaw and Glittering Hope. And they're all safely over that one. Still at the rear, Pennant Cottage, and got some of that. Heading towards the 7th, another plain one. Still Ledwich Gate, Wurliston Farrier at the head of affairs, from Miss Shaw moving up, as is Glittering Hope, Ultrason, Royal Birchlin. The lead is safely over the next. Pennant Cottage making a little bit of ground, and got some of that still at the rear of the field. Now beginning to swing right-handed as they make their way towards the What's Cooking Straight for the first time. And Grey Gordon comes through to take it up from Ledwich Gate in 2nd. Just behind these, Williston Farrier on the car park side. Glittering Hope well there. On the inside is Ultra Son. Pennant Cottage making ground as they make their way towards the first fence in this home straight. Not a great deal from first to last at this stage, as the red colours of Ledwidge Gate still leading from Grey Gordon on the inside. Williston Farrier well there on the car park side. There's a faller there. Would appear to be Miss Shaw. They make their way to what will be the last fence when they've completed another circuit. Ledwidge Gate from Grey Gordon on the inside. Glittering Hope on the outside. Royal Birchinwell there. Williston Farrier. Moyers tipped up in mid-division, racing with Pennant Cottage. Towards the rear, Bay Owl and Christian. Making their way past the judge for the first time with a complete circuit of the course to go. Ledwidge Gate, Grey Gordon and Royal Birchin from Ultra Son in 4. Then Glittering Hope with Williston Farrier. On the inside is Any Chance. Racing with this Travail Tempera. Then Ballyday Snow. Moyers tipped up. Bay Owl pulls up at that one. Got some of that, and at the rear Christian and B.B. Tompkinson clear the open ditch. And now beginning to swing right-handed and head out into the country for the last time, with Royal Birchin and David Barlow now taking it up from Ledwidge Gate in second and Grey Gordon. Then Ultra Son in 4, then the giant Glittering Hope next, with Any Chance racing with this Williston Farrier. Then a gap to Travail Tempero racing with Ballyday Snow. Moyers tipped up, and then Pennant Cottage still biding his time, and finally got some of that. Towards the 11th, the first of these fences on the far side of the course, with a loose horse at the head of affairs, but not interfering with Ledwidge Gate, who leads the rest of the field. Got some of that, pulls up towards the rear. Towards the second on the far side, Ledwidge Gate still going on from Ultra Son in second. Grey Gordon the Grey is the one on the outside. Royal Birchin in the centre. Then Glittering Hope behind this one, Williston Farrier. Chris Stockton bringing Any Chance under pressure from Ballyday Snow. Then Travail Tempera. Pennant Cottage still there. And this leading group some distance away from the rest. In fact, the rest of the field have pulled up. The leading group safely over the 13th, now making their way towards the third from home, the last on the far side, with Ultra Son and Grey Gordon. Now moving away from Ledwidge Gate and Royal Birchin, with Glittering Hope next, then Williston Farrier. They have about half a mile to go. Approaching the last fence on the far side. Nothing to choose between Grey Gordon and Ultra Son at that from Ledwidge Gate. Glittering Hope is next. Travail Tempera towards the rear, and Any Chance and Chris Stockton pull up at that. So beginning to swing right-handed and enter the What's Cooking straight for the last time. It's Grey Gordon stretching a couple of lengths clear of Ultra Son in second. Then a gap of 8 to 10 lengths to Glittering Hope, who's making ground in third. Pennant Cottage creeping ever nearer in fourth. Ledwidge Gate is 5, and these beginning to move away from the rest of the field. So they enter the home straight. 2 fences to go, Grey Gordon and Ultra Son. These two clear of Glittering Hope. Pennant Cottage coming through on the car park side in fourth, and as they approach the second last, it's Grey Gordon. Grey Gordon, Ultra Son, and Pennant Cottage. Grey Gordon jumps clear, but jumps to his left. Grey Gordon, in fact, comes out of that, leading Ultra Son and Pennant Cottage. And as they make their way towards the last, it's Grey Gordon from Ultra Son and Pennant Cottage. Grey Gordon in the centre, Ultra Son on the inside. Pennant Cottage struggling now in third spot, making their way towards the last. Grey Gordon jumps left-handed, but gets away with it clear. Ultra Son in second. Pennant Cottage third. As they make their way to the line, it's Alistair Crowe looking round for another winner. Alistair Crowe and Grey Gordon coming home from Ultra Son and Pennant Cottage.
George Farrington, down to the unsaddling enclosure, please. Mr. George Farrington, go to the unsaddling enclosure, please. In the intermediate race, kindly sponsored by J. Hewitt. Number 9, Gertwood Bell. Over the pace we go is number 10, Gitchy Gummy. Number 12, Happy Higgins. 18, Menroad here. 19, Mystic Martinet. 21, Paul Matic. 22, Slow Hill. And 24, Tropical Gabriel. 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 21, 22, and 20.
Fourteen, 17, 19 and 21. So there are in fact 12 runners for the second race.
about to leave the paddock and make their way onto the course. When they do so, they'll turn right-handed, make their way to the start, which is situated towards the near right-hand corner of the course as you face it from the car park. 8 runners in this first race, kindly sponsored by Bernard Corbett, running for the Sir W.W. Wins Hunt lightweight and heavyweight race. Track is number 9, this is Grand Haven, owned and ridden by Rupert Higgin, and a first ride for the jockey, wearing orange sleeves with a yellow body and quartered cap. Grand Haven number 9, the first out. In fact, got some of that. Number 8 has already gone to the start under Chris Stockton. Next out is number 1, this is Ambrose, Will Ritson riding his own horse and wearing navy blue jacket with yellow cap. Behind Ambrose is 14, Public Appeal. Richard Thomas riding this one for Richard Darlington in the fawn jacket with the red sleeves. Next out, Roy Wynne riding his own Diamond $1, number 5, white colours with the green disc. Closely followed by Charlie Barlow on his own Happy Higgins in the dark blue and light blue quartered colours, number 10. Next out, Tullis Matson on his own Glittering Hope, wearing yellow colours with blue sleeves. And the last of the 8 to go to post is number 4, this is D-Light, owned by Michael Tomlinson, ridden by Craig Maggs, wearing royal blue colours with the light blue sleeves and the maroon cap. These are the 8 runners for the first race on the card, the Sir W.W. Wins Hunt race, kindly sponsored by Bernard Corbett, and they're due to start at 1 o'clock. Haven lining up on the inside with Ambrose next to the Public Appeal. Hope, and they're away. They're off in this first race on the card, the Sir W.W. Wins members race. As the 8 runners make their way towards the first of these 18 fences. On the inside it's Ambrose, one of the first to arrive with Glittering Hope in the centre. Towards the rear, Grand Haven and Jockey Come Adrift. 7 runners left, making their way towards fence number 2. And it's Craig Maggs and D-Light with Glittering Hope, more or less together. D-Light just in front of Glittering Hope, and that Diamond $1 makes a mistake. Public Appeal refuses and deposits Richard Thomas on the floor. But as they approach the judge with 2 seconds to go, D-Light on the inside from Glittering Hope, Ambrose on the outside pulling hard, got some of that in the middle. Happy Higgins on the inside, and then Diamond $1. The 6 making their way towards the ditch, with D-Light and Craig Maggs taking them along from Glittering Hope. Happy Higgins goes at that one, interferes with Diamond $1, and as they swing right-handed and head away from us, it's D-Light by 4 to 5 lengths from Glittering Hope in second. Ambrose making ground on the wide outside, just in front of Got Some of That, and then Diamond $1, the last of the 5 as they swing right-handed and make their way towards the 4 fences on the far side of the course. D-Light and Craig Maggs by a length from the giant Glittering Hope in second under Tullis Matson. Will Ritson making ground on the outside in third on Ambrose, then Got Some of That in the yellow colours. And at the rear of the field, Roy Wynne and Diamond $1 refuse at the 4th fence. Just 4 left in it, they make their way towards fence number 5. D-Light, 4 to 5 lengths clear now of Glittering Hope in second. D-Light clear over that one from Glittering Hope. Then Ambrose in third, and Got Some of That in the yellow colours under Chris Stockton in 4th. Towards the third of these 4 fences on the far side of the course, this is number 6. They've gone about a mile in this WW Wins Hunt members race, and D-Light cleared over that one. 5 to 6 lengths clear of Glittering Hope in second, who's a couple of lengths clear of Got Some of That in the yellow colours on the inside of Ambrose 3 and 4. Richard Thomas safely on his feet after that refusal of the second. But it's D-Light as they make their way towards fence number 7. This, the last of the fences on the far side. Delight approaches it 4 to 5 lengths clear of Glittering Hope in second. On the inside have Got Some of That. Just a length behind Got Some of That is Ambrose, the winner of this race last year in 4th spot. So beginning this long swing right-handed towards the 4 fences in the home straight, and it's still Delight extending his lead to 10 lengths or so from Glittering Hope in second under Tullis Matson. Got Some of That third, and Ambrose still in 4th, a length or so behind. Approaching the 8th, and it's still Delight and Craig Maggs. 6 to 7 lengths clear now of Glittering Hope in second. Just on the outside of Glittering Hope, he's Got Some of That in the yellow colours, and then on the car park side in 4th is Ambrose. Making their way towards the next plain fence. This is number 8, and it's still Delight. 4 to 5 lengths clear now from Glittering Hope on the inside. Ambrose on the car park side, and then the yellow colours have Got Some of That in 4th. Gone about halfway. This is the 9th, and Delight clear from Glittering Hope over that. Got Some of That on the inside, and then Ambrose in 4th. But with a complete circuit of the course to go, Craig Maggs looking round on Delight as they pass the judge for the last time. Glittering Hope in second, 4 to 5 lengths behind this one is Got Some of That, and then Ambrose going easily in 4th. But Delight clear over the ditch from Glittering Hope in second. Got Some of That on the inside of Ambrose. These two 3 and 4. Now beginning this long swing right-handed into the country as they make their way towards fence number 12. It's still Delight extending his lead, if anything, and a good race here 3 weeks or so ago at the Flinton Denby. Now 8 to 10 lengths clear of Glittering Hope in second. 3 or 4 lengths behind Glittering Hope, he's Got Some of That, and then a further 5 lengths away is Ambrose in 4th. Approaching the 12th, still Delight, only by 3 or 4 lengths now from Glittering Hope in second. Glittering Hope makes a mistake but gets away with it. Tullis Matson recovers. Got Some of That in third, and then a length behind Ambrose, still going well in 4th. 3 fences to go on the far side. They've got just over a mile to go, and Delight still in the lead from Glittering Hope in second. Delight faltered to that. Glittering Hope in second. Ambrose moving up on the outside of Got Some of That. These two 3rd and 4th. 2 to go on the far side, and then 3 in the home straight as Glittering Hope now takes over the lead from Delight. Glittering Hope now going on under Tullis Matson from Got Some of That in second. Delight dropping back. Ambrose in fact overtaking him in 3rd spot. Heading towards the last of the fences on the far side. This is the 15th, and it's Glittering Hope, Tullis Matson. 3 to 4 lengths clear. I've Got Some of That for Chris Stockton in 3rd. Ambrose still making ground in 3rd, and Delight now beginning to lose touch in 4th. So they begin to swing right-handed and head towards the last 3 fences in the straight. The next one will be number 16, and it's Tullis Matson and Glittering Hope, now headed by Ambrose and Will Ritson, and Got Some of That and Chris Stockton. These 3 coming round. It's Ambrose on the car park side in the dark blue colours. Got Some of That on the inside in the yellow colours from Glittering Hope in 3rd, and Delight some 15 to 20 lengths away in 4th. They reach the 3rd last. Ambrose on the car park side now takes it up from Got Some of That on the inside. In fact, they're changing over. It's Ambrose on the inside in the dark blue colours. Got Some of That on the outside in the yellow. Glittering Hope is 3rd, and Delight just jumps the previous fence. Ambrose clear from Got Some of That. Then Glittering Hope. These 3 now drawing clear of Delight as they make their way towards the final fence. It's Ambrose, last year's winner, trying for a repeat performance. Ambrose and Will Ritson in the dark blue from Got Some of That in the yellow, and Chris Stockton. They reach the last. It's Ambrose clear from Got Some of That. Glittering Hope is in 3rd, and Delight 4th. But as they make their way towards the post, it's Ambrose and Will Ritson from Got Some of That in the yellow colours. Glittering Hope coming on, clearing the last in 3rd, and then Delight. got some of that. Third with number 7, Glittering Hope. The fourth horse, number 4, Delight. The distance is 7 lengths and a distance, and the time 6 minutes 46 seconds.